Before lightning had an explanation, before thunder had a scientific name, ancient people looked to the sky and believed a powerful bird lived among the clouds. A bird so mighty that every beat of its wings created thunder. A bird whose eyes flashed lightning across the sky. They called it the Thunderbird. Across North America, long before modern cities existed, Native American tribes told stories of a massive bird that ruled the heavens. A guardian, a destroyer, a force of balance between good and evil. The Thunderbird was not just a myth, it was a sacred being. Different tribes had different names for it, but the belief was the same. The Thunderbird lived high above the mountains, beyond human reach, watching the world below. When it flew, thunder rolled across the sky. When it blinked, lightning struck the earth. When it battled evil spirits, storms were born. The legends of the Thunderbird appear among many Native American tribes, including the Lakota, Ojibwe, Algonquin, and Kwakwaka'wakw peoples. Despite the distance between these cultures, their descriptions were strikingly similar. A massive bird, wings stretching wider than the horizon, feathers crackling with energy. In some stories, the Thunderbird was a protector of humanity. It fought underwater monsters that threatened the land. It punished those who disrespected nature. It restored balance when chaos grew too strong. But the Thunderbird was never gentle. It demanded respect. Those who mocked it, those who challenged it, were said to vanish in storms, never to be seen again. According to legend, the Thunderbird nested in the highest mountains. Its home was hidden beyond clouds and mist. Only shamans and spiritual leaders were said to sense its presence. Seeing the Thunderbird was considered both a blessing and a warning. Some tribes believed the Thunderbird could shapeshift, at times appearing as a bird, at other times taking human form. This ability made it closer to a god than an animal. Thunderbird imagery appears in ancient carvings, totem poles, and ceremonial clothing. Its symbol represented power, protection, and spiritual authority. Warriors wore its image into battle. Leaders invoked its name in rituals. But where did this legend come from? Was the Thunderbird purely symbolic, or was it inspired by something real? Some researchers believe the Thunderbird legend may have originated from encounters with giant birds that once lived in North America. During the Ice Age, enormous creatures roamed the continent, massive mammals, towering predators. Why not giant birds? Fossils of prehistoric birds like Argentavis show wingspans over 20 feet wide. Seeing such a creature in flight would have been terrifying, especially during storms. Others believe the Thunderbird legend was inspired by extreme weather itself. Thunderstorms were unpredictable and deadly. Lightning could destroy villages. Thunder shook the ground. By giving storms a face, a spirit, people found meaning in chaos. The Thunderbird became the embodiment of the sky's power. Not evil, not kind, but necessary. Unlike the phoenix, which represents rebirth, or the rock, which symbolizes raw strength, the Thunderbird represents balance. It punishes greed. It protects the land. It reminds humans they are not in control. Even today, stories of giant birds are occasionally reported. dark shapes crossing storm clouds, massive wings disappearing into thunder. Science offers explanations, but belief remains. The Thunderbird survives not because it flies in the sky, but because it lives in culture, in stories, in symbols, in respect for nature's power. In a world of satellites and science, thunder still shakes the earth, lightning still splits the sky, and in those moments, the Thunderbird still lives, high above the clouds, beyond the storm, watching.